Here we go now. On. Nothing wrong with
Community
me,
craft,
nothing
beer
wrong with me.
creations. Coming to a theater near you. You bought the whole seat, but you'll only need the end.
Oh, that's a good start to a Tuesday.
You're only...
Gathered throng. Greetings. It is I, your internet friend Jeffrey K. Harkrims. And however it came to be, falling ass backwards into Twitch's Brewing program, Acquisitions Intoxicated. I am joined, as almost always, by Acquisitions Intoxicated Brewmaster and so much more. Eric J. Benson, the notorious EJB, Edge, Azerbaijan, right back at you. What an absolute pleasure it is to return. Oh, did I forget one of your?
No, it was great.
One of your sacred names.
There was something that popped in my head, like when you said right back at you, and I just couldn't get it out quick enough.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Need more coffee.
Listen, well, we're gonna handle that need this very day. Now, what? No, hold on a second. So Ghostly, hang on a second. So Ghostly, you're over there producing the show. You're behind the microphone and you're subbing. You just subbed while working on the. Is that like if you were a member of like Motley Crue and you wore a Motley Crue shirt? Like, is it that level?
70 months.
Yeah, I mean, you got to maintain the. You got to maintain the fucking
streak.
the streak. Absolutely, killer combo. Now, of course, I mean, as longtime adherents of the program, you know that we attempt in our way
Underdog, 41 months
to hold to the hero's journey. Essentially, that means we're going to brew beer, and then we're going to try something that we have brewed, even if it is not beer every time, and then we're going to construct.
We have a beer?
No, not this time.
Come on, I'm going to get my ass kicked by Kiko in Kill Team. I need to be sedated.
You got to be goosed ahead of time. I'm sure we got something in the fridge. We can find it.
There's something you could put in that coffee.
Yeah.
Ooh, fuck yeah. God, that's a.
Damn
it, Josh!
I guess that's probably something you could do.
That would have been a great idea. Even just some Baileys.
Mixology. Anyhow, we're gonna do all of that
It's called
stuff.
alcoholism.
We're gonna hang out. Yeah, it's a disease. And then we're gonna create a new
fluff this up with a fancy term, like
system. Exactly. But here's what you should know. And then after we iterate the entire ritual, of course, we're gonna reconfigure these devices. We're gonna set up a different table, and then Kiko and Eric, using the power of our cool back end and our front end.
Yes.
Well, we don't 100% know this, but I mean the difference.
It won't be the ass kicking I've been giving because we realized I can't have that many models on the board.
Well, there was a version of Eric's list that was very powerful and had twice the number of valid models.
4 extra models.
And it was a lot. I'm just saying it was a lot of guys. And
Eric's cheating.
I mean, he's cheating. Listen,
No. It was fault by font. This is what I'm calling it. Fault by font. Font.
Oh, in
if
the
you
first
look
part
in the
of
book, it says in big bold letters you can
10
have
units.
10 units, and then under it, in itty bitty letters, it says Marines only count for 2 units.
Yeah, so they take up
So I'm
2 of
calling
your
it
10.
Fault by font.
Exactly. And it's just like, listen, I've invented a radical new legal category that means I'm right perpetually.
Yeah.
Now, listen, we're going to get into all of this later, but long story short, Kiko's list is relatively, well, it's horrifying, but it's also relatively simple to operate. They're the sons of the Emperor, and they have a lot of big guns, and then they shoot you. You have more to do, but it's more interesting also, and you have weird tricks.
Yeah, so at least I'll be, fun to watch as I die.
That's what we want. Yeah. We want these flailings to have a rich, almost clownish character. Now, so let's jump right in here. So what are we going to put inside the construction?
This is crowbar. I can't remember what the hell this was for.
Well, listen. Good thing it was a million years ago when we came up with it.
Crows, maybe?
What's that?
Huh?
Crows, maybe? Of some sort?
Was it Raven Guard?
Yes.
Oh. Now we're talking.
Maybe.
Well, let's look at the ingredient.
It's a wheat beer.
It's probably not Raven Guard.
What the hell we were thinking?
Listen, what we were
I
thinking.
love everything about it.
What we were thinking is that we enjoy beer.
Sure.
Blind Cleric, thank you so much. It was just birds.
Oh, it's a blueberry wheat. Jack, is Jack in the channel?
Probably not.
Potentially. It was just birds.
Oh, the Stellar J.
Oh, Stellar's J. There we go. That's why it's got the blueberry. Yeah, I love it. But it's just like Demetrius is like, it was just birds. It's just like, we're like, oh, what cool pop culture IP are we investigating?
I need an HDMI cable.
The HODMI? Yes, Ellen, exactly right. Birds, Stellar's J. Good. It is related to the C team. I mean, I guess that's true. There's an RP, aspect in there. All right, now, these are the guts of it. It's Victory, Pale.
Oh, yeah, listen to this one. So this is
white
really
wheat.
cool.
A heap of white
Well,
wheat.
we did, because we said we wanted to go 40% wheat, right? And really pump up that flavor.
Yeah.
Pump,
It's
with,
gonna
with the jams.
The volume, the jams, the flavor, like they all need to be at a certain
Right.
height.
But it was pale malt as the base, and then a little bit of Victory to give it like that really cool, like bready taste.
Yeah,
and,
yeah. A little pop. A little pop.
Pump pop. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's how you get pumped.
And what I love is El Dorado.
Oh, yeah, okay, of course. So and basically, along with the blueberries, this is just going to give it a bed of stone fruits.
So the
right?
question is, right now, hey, Brosephine, what's going on? So I want to, if we can do a poll
Yeah.
this early in the game.
With these, here. Let me get set up.
I don't want to take away from the skill that you perfected with the scale.
No, I mean,
but-
I need to look up the manual for this scale because
Yeah.
I think that there's some complexities that you haven't really focused on.
I'm sure.
You know what I mean?
Once you figure out how it talks back to us,
Exactly.
I'll be impressed.
Exactly.
But what I'm thinking is, right now we only have El Dorado going in at the beginning. What do we think about putting it in as a flavor and aroma addition at the end? And that's the vote that I want to do.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I mean, I completely, I hard agree on that. Just let me get this, this sorcerer ready to go. Now it's on. It wasn't as on previously. Okay. You can't wait. You are like a Stellar's J yourself.
Yeah.
You're trying to get
Smell
access.
this stuff. Oh my God.
You're trying to get access to this richness.
Fade to Black, thank you for the sub.
It's
24
wonderful.
months.
It's wonderful. Have you upgraded Beersmith?
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
This is the new edition of it.
It's the new shit.
From the bottom.
I know because they just billed me.
Okay. I know it's because it came up on my phone.
Yeah.
So
All right.
then try
Here
it
we
on
go.
then, because I think those are routed right now. So
The power of Linux compels you,
The power of Linux compels you.
plug it in there,
right?
but I'm top and bottom.
You can hear Josh very quietly. I believe that you can as well. And the reason for that,
Because I'm talking.
is that Josh is communicating
Oh shit. All right. Fuck.
too ghostly, and that's normal. All right, here. So the L.
Need you.
I fucking need you more than ever. Here, Josh
piss
doesn't,
we're gonna
Josh
piss him
doesn't
off
like
so
it,
much
and
with
so
that
we
today.
need to not sing the song.
Good.
It's not good. So El Dorado, at Boyle and
Which is funny because
at Whirlpool.
let's say flavor and aroma.
Yeah.
We already got it's already in at boil.
True.
So do we want to add it for flavor and aroma or no? With the amount that Josh swears, it's unbelievable that it isn't like that version of the song.
Yeah.
It's just sticking F words in there.
Fuck yeah, it is.
It's not cool.
Listen, I've
not
done
5 years old.
I've done quite well just putting F words in
Yeah.
things. It's worked out fine.
Ice fucking cream. It's great. Look at that. It changed the whole landscape of that.
Ice cream fucking also novel.
Yeah.
A lot to think about.
Whatever you want to do. It's
Fucking ice cream, obviously.
fucking, that's a whole different thing.
Right?
None of those compare to Isu Creamu though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay.
See?
This is a genre on TikTok, Josh. It's people. It's Japanese people revealing what the Japanese words for things are.
Yeah, I've seen that getting popular.
It's popping off. My favorite one was that there is a word, like obviously there's a word for water, but the word for mineral water is mineraru wata. And then hamburger, hanbaga, right? Coffee, kohi, right? I have to hear this 24/7. I have a kid in Japanese too, and they want to go to Japan, and I'm gonna do that, but then I'm gonna leave them there.
Yeah.
And then when I come back in 10 years, that's immersion. You know what I mean? Yes. They and there's like
It's a 50-50 split? Holy shit.
there's three different
Gosh.
symbol sets as far as I know. They just have different purposes.
Yeah.
Flavor and aroma. Just flavor G set. Oh, I'm seeing some Josh behavior. Is what I'm seeing. Could you take my child package deal? Absolutely. Yes, katakana is what's used for, at least my eldest refers to them as loan words. Yeah, they're tucked in there for sure. Flavor and aroma.
Okay.
It is. Flavor and aroma, it is.
Flavor and aroma, it is.
I mean, arguably, Saverna, you are still a Japanese major in at least one key respect.
I want to flavor
Now.
your aroma.
We love that. Now, I'm just going to close this up here. Put this over her. Got this. Now. Oh, because that determines how you're going to set the program up for these chambers, right?
Good. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm going to
Yes,
do.
perfect.
I am going to log onto the system and fucking A.
I'm going to connect to the web. I don't know if you heard about it.
Shit, we haven't done this in so long. I gotta remember how the hell to do it.
Tomorrow's strip is about Mike's Marvel Snap cards, and the idea is just like you want to go back and like tell your. We were like, it'd be so crazy to like tell a future, like a past version of yourself about this specific accomplishment, but in order to explain that they were drawing them for a card game, like. That young person would assume that you were drawing comics, but you're actually drawing art for portable computers that everyone has and that are also game systems. It takes a while. It takes a while to explain, what it is. It might detract a little bit from the tale. That's all I'm saying.
Damn, how do we do a recipe in this again? It's been so long.
Recipe. Listen, we got plenty of time. How many of these grains? And I'll handle this.
Well,
while
no
you
grains.
type
It's
and type.
mostly hops.
Okay.
So,
Look at these granules. Look at this granule.
how about you get a... Where's the...
I tried.
Just put the whole bag.
Where the fuck is the plate?
Is there the hot plate under her?
You would know. You're the only one that uses it.
Oh, I know, but it's been completely taken care of in here.
Again?
Yeah, I mean it is.
Damn it, guys! You have to put the shit back.
Wait, this isn't on us.
It's completely.
Not you.
It's
the other
completely.
guys.
It's completely empty. Oh, here, tar. Here, listen, we can do that. Watch this. I got a hot plate, baby, this evening. Got a hot plate, baby, night. Ooh! You said digital scale to weigh a kiss?
What?
What?
Kiss from a rose on the green. And I get a...
Like a Hershey's kiss?
Well, here.
Or like how hard you smooch?
Interesting.
You could see your smooch force.
Much water you leave on the plate.
Smooch
What's
Force
funny is
1?
It actually considers. I thought I had it all figured out. I was going to do a super cool technique, but if you tilt it, it assumes that that's some kind of a weight. So
Just smash your face
I'm
on
gonna
there.
tear, and then I'm gonna give it a special kiss, and then I'm gonna look out of the corner of my eye and try to see what the kiss weight is. About 0.2 of an ounce.
Okay.
I mean, I could kiss harder, I guess.
Seems pretty weak. I don't know.
Fucking weak.
2/10 of an ounce, bro? You call it a kiss, bro?
Gotta do some lip reps, you know?
Lip reps, dude. What we need is the lip rep montage. Just different stuff. Get up to the pomegranate.
Oh, XML file. Fucking A.
1/5 of a kiss. All right, listen. This is the main thing. You even smooch, bro? No, we do not need that montage. Actually, that's where you're wrong. That's where you're wrong. I'm gonna get a category made. They're gonna be like, we don't know where to put this. This kind of heat.
Woo, look at this. This is great.
This kind of texture. Lip push-ups. I could do 2. Asmati Games. Hell, I saw your tweet before I came into the office. Asmati Games.
Was there a tweet?
There was. It's like your fear is something that, like, your fear is so specific. Your fear is something that looks like it would be safe, legal, and fun, but is actually a portal to hell.
What?
Well, no. This is what they were saying on the thing. We were talking about the foam pit.
Oh, fuck
That's
that.
a little harder than people expected. Pokemon. God bless. Thank you so much.
Okay, I think we're ready. Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's all good. But you had to fucking do IT shit. All right, no, let's get it. I see a green thing, and that seems good.
Get green, it always seems good, right?
Yeah. All right, so what's the first one?
So you're going to put 25 or a quarter of an ounce in each of the first three doodads.
Oh, and each of the first 3.
Yep.
Smooth.
Because this is going to be at the boil. The next one is going to be at 10 minutes, and then the next one is at 5 minutes.
There we go. It's the full package. We're gonna be delivering flavor from these pellets
I love this. So
at
like
every angle.
I haven't had a ton of wheat beers in a long time. Because for some reason wheat beers make me
Do something to you?
Yeah, they get drunk in a different way.
Hold on. So you specifically don't drink them because you don't want to deal with the consequences.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Understood.
wanna become homicidal.
Yeah. I just go on a killing spree. No.
I've killed hundreds.
Yeah. You don't know how many under the influence of a wheat beer.
Of a wheat beer. That's the trouble. All right.
But I'm fascinated to see what wheat and El Dorado taste like.
Yes.
Like that.
Well, yeah. It'll be interesting to have the strong structure underneath, like the fruit bouquet.
Oh, and it's blueberry too.
And
That's why I
it's
need
blueberry.
Jack. Can we write down something for Jack that we need to get blueberry and put it into the secondary fermenter?
Blub.
Puree or
Yeah, puree. They put it in a can.
puree and okay, the canned blueberry.
Yep. A half a can of it.
Ray.
Okay. I will tell him right now.
Thank you. In secondary, not primary.
Secondary.
Secondary. God damn it. All right. No, so 2 chambers, and then you are hinting
At a third chamber.
at a perverse and unprecedented.
This is like when you
third-
find that third chamber in an escape room.
Oh yeah,
And you're like, fuck, yeah.
yeah. We actually did because our flights were at like F o'clock coming back from Oz. We stopped at a escape room and did one in the afternoon just to kill time. And it was like it was a prison break one, which is like a pretty common
Yeah, classic.
theme, right? Especially since they usually break you up over 2 cells. It's a good vibe.
There have been a lot of cool ones in downtown Seattle lately. I shouldn't say lately, like last time I did one was like pre-pandemic, but
No, Seattle's. We have a lot of game designers and
Right.
stuff like that. Seattle's puzzle room game is pretty tight, actually. Yeah, but we finished it with 20 minutes left,
damn, all right.
and I was like, "Holy shit!" God, you know what? It's like put me in the real jail. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, let me see. Let me just see if I can get out.
But I also think we figured out like a time skip.
Oh.
Because there's this thing where each of us had a rod. I mean, you know how it is. And then
Yeah, everybody gets a rod in jail. That makes sense.
You could it's the first day.
Yeah.
But and then eventually you find
Fuck
another
shank
part.
class,
Yeah,
you get a
exactly.
rod.
Yeah, the shanks. That's 70s shit. But you take your rod, and then eventually you get another part of a rod, and you put that rod on the rod.
Okay.
So now it's a double rod. It's a Darth Maul situation.
I get it. Yeah.
And it has a little hook on the end, and you have to reach out across the room. So you can't even see your allies, right? But you can both see this box out in the middle room. And I think the idea is that one of you is supposed to use a hook to open this door, and the other person is supposed to use their hook to get the key. But we were able to pull this lever far enough back so that it was in our cell, and then we just held it. And then we went in there for the frame skip.
Amazing.
I suspect that's where our improvement came from.
You basically you
Cheating?
fucking broke the whole game.
Probably.
Yeah. It's rude, honestly. You're not honoring the creators.
Yeah.
You aren't
You're
honoring
not taking your time and fucking up.
You're not enjoying it like you should. All right, here we go.
Way to hack the system.
Yeah.
Pyro, thank you for the sub.
Exactly. Jerry, I love to cheat. Yeah, it's a classic.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucking on brand for that asshole. Cheats for days.
All right, now let me get this thing signed in. But no, it's like we had the we had the official Games Workshop Kill Team streams, and you and Kiko just busted my balls the whole time about my accurate, exquisite,
It is unbelievable how bad your measurement
geometric.
is. You are given tools, literal tools.
But he has the feathering on them turned all the way up.
Yeah.
So it's like very spacey around there.
Right. It's unreal.
All right, now, quick question.
Is crowbar on there, or is it?
Oh, I'm just trying to figure out how to connect to the other, like what Wi-Fi I'm supposed to use to get to talk to that.
Oh yeah.
None.
What?
Ethernet?
You connect directly to the machine.
Ooh, it's very Cyberdyne.
Okay.
That's a lot of. What's happening?
I don't know.
What are you doing, Jerry?
Oh Christ! Here we go. Machine's
What are
broke
you
again.
doing? Why is there so many things on there?
Dude, I don't know. I've never even seen this menu before. Here.
Neither have I. That looked like a lot of
Look,
work.
just like open the gates to hell with beer brewing. Like,
This is where some disgruntled employee put their novella.
yeah. It's like you begin in a room. It's actually just a text-based RPG you're playing at this
Yes. All right. Here. Not connected.
Did you might need to set up your end again, Eric.
point. How do I do that, Josh?
Oh boy.
Here. It's all right. We can have another episode of.
No, I mean, like what?
exactly.
I don't know what I'm.
You do the hotspot.
All right. So basically, you might
Here?
have to switch the.
No, go to your just internet settings in general.
Where's
This
that?
I don't know.
this is the content that people came for. Now,
And then
Mobile. Oh,
all right.
how about that?
So I was on a server,
now,
right? No, if that's a meme that
fine.
Okay.
you'll be exposed to if you have use, or if you are yourself a youth.
Go ahead and
If-
restart that. You might need to restart.
That's fine. If that's the case, I feel
this
for
thing?
you. I did not especially enjoy being a young person.
Reload it.
It's the disempowerment for me. But we found we were trying to figure out where to eat, and eventually we found a good barbecue place, like a legit, like Southern barbecue place in Melbourne for some reason. I mean, it was just completely out of control. It was so good. But what we were trying to do before, error, Wi-Fi connecting timeout. That's fine. It just came back up. Not connected. Brew top. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Before it wasn't signing in there. Anyway, there was a Lebanese restaurant we didn't end up going to, but it was called Bibelos. And my recipes. Ho, nice work, everybody. And it was called Bibelos. And so even though we didn't end up going there, Chris and Ryan came up with this character named Bibelos that they spoke as for the next several days.
Yep, it sounds like a Star Wars character for some reason.
All right, now.
Oh, you might want those things. Yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah.
good.
I was like, now it's finally time to get ready. Nope. No.
Well,
we
here
need
it
to
goes.
put
Look
we
at
need
this.
to put in the grains. Watch this.
Start dumping water all over the bottom of it.
Oh shit! Look at that.
Dude, that was nice.
That was solid. You know,
All right.
you never lost
I never lost the touch.
the touch. Yeah.
All right, now we're preparing.
Okay. What?
Skip. Skip. Start now.
I want to start it now.
There we go. Preparing to brew. Heat is pumping. All right. But yeah, I was just gonna say, we got the PC fans in the back blowing that cool air.
God, I hope so.
It looks good. It's soothing. But it's gonna be redolent of spices out here. Okay, now that we have had an exquisite moment of interpersonal interaction, now that we have put all of the resources we have access to inside the crucible is undertaking the ritual, even in our absence.
Sure.
So we have something over here in the ding dong. Is that right?
Yeah. This is the cold brew that we did.
Oh, is that to say it's on the nitro tap?
Yeah. And here is Belcor,
I was just getting looking on.
Lord of Nitro Brewed Coffee. I feel like that's his new name.
Delicious.
Man, I'm gonna be caffeinated.
Oh yeah,
today
dude. Yeah, I was
as
just gonna say
fuck.
this is so you know. Do you know it's an
Muffin
ancient?
Man? Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all heard him? It's an ancient story. Oof, 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 oof. That is lovely. Oh God.
No, sorry, I only poured one glass. What a dick.
Oh no, I only had one glass. Watch this. Oh, we can put this over here. Ooh, 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 ooh. So, you piece of shit.
No.
I'll go look at it.
Fucking A.
But long story short,
Just leave the front off. Holy
I think
fuck.
that's the issue if it's overheating already.
Yeah, that's weird.
yeah, is it a new tub?
No.
There's gotta be some sort of cloggage then.
Clorg.
Let's just see what happens.
There you go. All right. So I'm just saying, like, it may end up being okay. So in Turkey, there was a period of time where hash was legal and coffee was not.
Man, that's fascinating.
Right? Because basically,
And both drugs.
well, basically the ruler was like, yeah, but it's like, what do each of these drugs result in? The ruler was like, okay, if this hookah bar is ready to go, I'm not super worried about that. They're not going to do anything. Like these guys aren't going to do shit.
But man, those guys fucked up on caffeine.
But no, people who are there all together drinking coffee all night. That's what I'm worried about.
That's the revolution.
Right? I just love that. I love that story.
Oh shit.
All right, now.
That's really smooth, but like grainy on the nose.
Yeah, exactly. I think that. I wonder how much. Is a pound the right number of grounds?
You're the expert on this one.
Yeah, I think maybe I'm not. Is what I'm getting at.
I mean, it tastes great.
Oh no, it tastes
What's wrong
incredible.
with it?
What's that?
What's wrong with it?
Oh, I mean, absolutely nothing. I'm thinking about the last time we made it. You know what I need to do? I actually just need to sit back and then see how I feel in a half an hour.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we're gonna be bouncing off the fucking walls, but it
Also,
does.
did you use the same beans last time?
Yeah, I mean, never, right? The
No.
beans are always in a...
But
Beans are always a crop.
This kind of has like a graininess, like a coffee ground.
Yes,
Like
exactly.
it's not gritty because it's very smooth and delicious, but you can smell. It just smells like coffee grounds.
Yeah, which I'd say is, I'm not sure I've ever experienced that, like by itself, in a coffee. The taste is really good.
It doesn't seem frothy enough for a nitro.
No, yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah. I mean,
It's been on night for the past 3 weeks.
yeah. I mean that doesn't
Is
seem.
the current, what it's on right now though, high enough?
Oh, the
What's serving temp?
what's the serving pressure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Here, I'll find you.
Jesus, I'm getting old.
I think it's on like 25.
Nitro cold brew.
No, you got it at like fucking 40.
Yeah. That's agitate. Here, that's the nitrogenation pressure. What is the serving pressure? Let's see. I'll look this up later.
Because usually it's like creamy all the way through, basically.
Yeah.
For a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah.
It's like a Guinness
It could
like
not be thick
thickness.
enough. Like it could be too watery.
It may potentially. I mean, the main thing is that what I learned after a very, very brief search is that this is an issue lots of people have. like troubleshooting your cold brew is apparently a very normal thing. I mean, imagine once it got hot, right? Everybody's fucking doing it. But honestly, that was part of why they made the Z. They were like, we can do this. We can be the way people make their cold brew for their place. Leftria, you haven't missed much. You did miss some tech support and a brief story about Australia. The coffee's good. I do wonder if I gave the wrong number of grounds or the wrong volume of grounds to water ratio.
Yeah, we're gonna be fucking popping off the walls.
No, exactly. But my theory is, oh my god. See, and there's the like the blueberry rind. This is really good.
Oh yeah, it was those Ethiopian beans that I got.
Exactly right. I'm just saying. Okay, already the psychological effects are such that I think it's probably fine.
Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna have an anxiety attack in about 30 minutes. So if
Well, here,
everybody
listen.
sees me just drop under the table.
We need to fill this time with tasks. Mm-hmm. And I've got a great one. We can come up with a
Is this thing running?
We can come up with a new beer.
Something is clogged far back because no water's even coming out of the thing.
Oh, so it's
the good news is the grains are all still salvageable.
pristine.
Yes, they're all pristine. So as soon as we get either the keg is clogged or something like that.
Oh,
but we can
so the troubleshoot process can happen in the back end.
yes.
Okay, cool. All right. Now, let me enter my password here. Don't steal it.
Don't steal it tonight.
Don't steal it. Can you also make it without a bag? Yeah, but it's okay because we made it in the same vessel that we do lots of grains and husks in. Those screens keep it safe. All right. Sometimes you wish you could taste. Coffee sounds like it has a lot of nuance. Yeah, it absolutely does, but all this stuff does. You can take anything seriously enough. I mean, that's the idea of the Omegathon, right? It's like as soon as you take anything seriously enough, even something really silly, like rock, paper, scissors, and as soon as you take something seriously and as soon as you attach some kind of a scoreable result, anything can be something you lose your mind on. It's fine.
It's also only as nuanced as you allow it to be, because a lot of people don't taste all this shit in coffee. It just tastes like burnt stuff to them. Right?
Yeah.
Well, I feel bad for those people.
Just like wine. Wine sometimes just tastes like bitter juice.
Yeah,
And they
it
don't
tastes like
taste all
something
the
spoiled.
extra stuff
But
'cause it
the
takes a
truth
while
is,
to learn.
so my eldest child is what is called a super taster.
Oh yeah, this is fun.
Right? And the crazy thing about it is that, like, so Eric has like mastered creme brulee. It's quite good.
Because I got to give credit.
Oh, Christian.
Christian Franz came over and visited.
This is the one who killed me in Kill Team the other day.
And I'm like, listen, I love creme brulee. He's like, that's freaking easy to make. He's like, why are you not making it? I'm like, I don't know, because I don't know fucking how to cook.
Yeah, I'm not a chef, dude.
Yeah.
But over quarantine, he decided he wanted to become a chef, and he did.
And then he came over and he said, show me how to make creme brulee. Now I'm obsessed with making creme brulee.
Exactly. But as we all know, creme brulee tastes good, right?
Yeah, it's fucking delicious.
If you're a super taster, the bitterness of the burnt sugar overrides everything else. I always thought super tasting was about like high resolution tasting. And it can be, depending on what you're actually tasting. But often, there are tastes that are simply perceived at such a high level that it makes the rest of the thing you're tasting annihilated. Anyway, wine and coffee taste acidic and usually dirt-like. Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I mean...
I get that. Think about me with the sours, right?
It's like, but it depends on the wine you're tasting. Like
It actually does.
Yeah, I did not like wine. I wasn't really a big fan of wine. Like I liked it, and I liked it with like dinner and stuff. But then, my buddy opened a bottle, and I'm not gonna say how expensive and blah blah blah, all the cool things about it. It was like a 40-year-old bottle. I'm like, I'm looking at the bottle. I'm
fancy
like,
pants.
This was bottled the year I was born.
Oh shit.
But it was utterly amazing, and it was all fruity and all these flavors. And I'm like, holy crap! I get wine now. I can taste the flavors. I'm like, this is.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was insane.
There's a lot of like you have to train your mouth for some of this stuff.
Yeah.
Oh
Like-
yeah.
Oh yeah. No, 100%.
Same thing with sparkling water. All I tasted was dirt water for the longest time, and I had to train myself. And now I don't taste that at all. All I taste is the fruit, whatever fruit is in there every time. I don't taste that original taste that was the only thing.
Whatever
I would taste
that
before.
tart bitterness was.
Well, it's not bitter. It's just kind of like baking soda-y or whatever, like
Tangy.
you know.
Yeah.
Yep.
And now it's gone.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
for
Mouth
training.
training starts with lip reps. Cue the montage. We're ready. We need that camera down on the ground. That's the shot that we're looking for. No, Zermergical Scrivener. Listen, obviously great handle, but yeah, I mean, obviously welcome to the show. But I mean, even, and that's the thing about nitro cold brew, is that even the gas itself has a taste.
Yeah.
Like CO2 has a citrus tang in actuality.
Well, and the funny thing is, there's actually a beer gas that you can get. It's
Exactly
a mixture
right. It's a
of
mix.
CO, yeah.
Right? It's actually a blend, and part of it has to do with taste. Well, listen, we did it. We discussed a variety of topics. Now it's time to focus in. It's time to get dialed in. This is a drug. Long story short, I'm starting to feel that hot.
Where you're like, it's nice in the room, and then no, I'm sweating my tail off.
I feel like I'm wearing my skin, and that I should remove some of it just to tamp down the heat. That is the madness. There's plenty of coffee in here. There's no problem with this coffee. This coffee is at the right level to plot
That was really good
and
coffee
scheme.
last time.
That's what you say. In 15 minutes, you're going to be looking at a blueprint of a bank.
We're robbing a bank?
We're robbing banks. Plural. You don't have any
So,
kind of heart condition, right? Well, we'll see.
I do, and we'll see what happens. Maybe.
For you, maybe you leave the coffee alone. Maybe you leave that coffee over here with me. I'll set up the whole thing.
I gotta regularly drink coffee though, right?
Listen, this could be a really exciting episode.
I got a couple guys.
Ambulances, fucking everything.
I'm trained.
Perfect.
Great.
All right. So, Josh, who are you in the bank heist crew?
This guy on the computer.
Oh, are you in the van?
He's fucking in the van. He's like, get in the van. We gotta go. He's that
I
guy.
do the whole heist myself.
He's got
Jesus, motherfucker.
solo heist.
Oh, you haven't watched Heat, have you? Have you watched Heat yet?
Heat, I have watched.
Fucking thank
At
God.
your direct recommendation. That is hot. I mean, as they say.
in the name.
No, it's on the tin. So, vibes. Brewing vibes. What do we think? I'm asking you, but I'm also asking the chat.
What do we want to talk about today?
Exactly right.
What? Where do we want to go?
Coffee beer.
Is there a caffeine equivalent in D&D? Something that like really Makes you hyper, jacks you up.
We could do another Lord of the Rings beer.
What's it? Brackettino, the Star Trek Ultra Coffee.
Yeah, they have that, and then there's every setting has their own version of it.
Potion of heroism, yeah, or like True Strike. I think we did a True Strike beer before, did we?
Wouldn't it still have caffeine? Isn't there coffee in D&D? Listen, times, I don't need this. You know,
is there?
we're all having a good time here, and you're coming in with this type of stuff. It's like, oh, science. No.
I guess if you say there's coffee, because it's just whatever you say there is.
Liquid Haste. That's a good one, Brian James.
Honestly,
McKay.
it is. Let's see. There was one up there, Mead. Oh, listen, I think that we actually made Mead, Dr. Drago. I think that we actually made the beer part that you would refine into it. Yes, we've done Haste a few times. Ha, Google says coffee in D&D is called Kaith. Of course it is. Of fucking course it is. Kronk. Am I far enough along in Discworld to do a Discworld beer? Fade to Black, I got great news for you. We did Cobble Water, and it was kick ass. It was legit. I read Guards, so I mean that book is mostly about being drunk. So I was in the right situation.
Company,
Yeah. Rectigino, the Klingon Ultra coffee.
We don't have to stay in this coffee thing here.
No. How about a mini painting theme? Yeah. Okay. Now we're talking like paint water
Brush cleaner.
as a vibe for the thing, because the fact is that if you
Nuln oil. Actually, Dr. Drago, that would be kind of fun because Nuln oil solves makes you look like a pro. So
Honestly,
that's actually.
let's just literally make Nuln oil.
And then, well, we give some options. We got Nuln oil, then we got paint thinner as an option.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's liquid talent. Well, I feel like liquid talent is the name of the beer.
Yeah, liquid. Yeah, exactly. So we know exactly what we want to do here. Let's make our dark wash. I mean, so in terms of styles, I mean, do you think of Nuln oil as a porter?
So think about it. It makes you look really good.
Yes.
It improves your. This is not a beer. This is like.
It's another potion.
Yeah, because
Beer could
coffee.
make you think you look really good.
There we go.
Now we're talking.
So let's go with a porter
Yeah.
because it's Nuln, it's dark, it's
Yeah, it's darker. I mean, it often has like the coffee type note. I can see
Oil beer
Yeah.
makes you think your minis look great when they are looking like shit.
Well, here, and I was
and
gonna
that's
say,
what-
so when they say liquid talent,
And that's why I like-
that's the joke, right?
Yeah. That's why I like Josh's comment. You get drunk and it looks fucking great. It's beer goggles. So Belgian dark strong ale.
I did a good job.
And a black IPA because the hops. So the reason you can make an IPA when breweries have a bad malt build, you make it an IPA because it hides all the malt.
Oh.
So like Nuln hides all your mistakes.
And it does. Those are facts. So there's 3 cool styles for you there. We can get there. But no, I mean, the fact of the matter is that if you're painting...
How do you mess up the malt?
It's just not a good flavor mix. You know what I mean? Like it's just not. It just doesn't taste.
Yeah, I mean, this
great.
is why we say that we have like a statistically bizarre level of success on this program. It is entirely possible to make bad beer, and it often happens.
I just feel like it'd be easier to mess up the
hopping.
The
hopping, yeah.
I mean, yeast.
Yeah. I mean, if you overhop everything, you can't. Your tongue really can't taste it.
Yeah, it's
at a certain level. After you're above, I think it's 68 IBUs or 72. It's 68 to 75.
Yeah.
Your tongue can't taste the difference in the flavor of the hop anymore.
At a certain point, it's just like a texture, probably, right?
It's just bitter.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot to think about here. A lot to enjoy. A lot to steal. Proto, there is a family history of bad beer. Is that correct? And of course, when we say bad beer, we don't mean beer you're not going to drink. It's all still beer.
Yeah, exactly. According to Charlie Papazian, just sit back, relax, and have a homebrew.
Exactly. I am exactly right. Okay, so they want something on the. They went with what I would say is the kinkiest choice.
Okay.
Out of all of these for the Belgian Dark Strong. So tell me about a Belgian Dark Strong Ale. Is this like
Belgian.
like the that like Le Monde, that beer that Ryan likes?
La Fin de Moon?
Yeah. Is that
Kind of. It's that. It's like Delirium Tremens.
Oh, okay. These are they're Belgians, but they're like big bombs.
It's super malty. You can go a little spicy with it, but not too over the top. But think bready, toasty, and caramel.
Yes, that's the note that I do remember.
And it's going to be high ABV.
Yes. Now, were you telling me that aren't there Belgian styles that just include a lot of table sugar?
Yeah, Belgian Pils.
But it was like a market thing, right? Almost like a competitive.
Yes, they did it because because it's cheaper to just add sugars
than grains.
Yeah, so you would just pour in a fuck ton of sugar and
then the ABV goes this way.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's jump in. Golden Drac, yeah, exactly. Which I have had.
Oh, yeah, sure. So, we should probably do something.
Yeah, we can if we want.
It's questionable. So, ABV.
Yeah.
Between 8 and 12.
Okay.
So, what does that mean is 8 we're just drunk enough to appreciate the art, and 12 is we hate our shit so bad that we can't see it anymore?
I think at 8 it might even be like it might actually be good. And then I think that 12 is a little bit it's on the other side. This is the full goggle.
12 is just blurry.
Yeah. It's like I think there's a model
really
over there.
know. Yeah.
But it is a typical thing, Josh, when you're painting, especially if you're painting late at night, where you have your beer or your drink, and then you have your water, like your paint water. Like it's a dangerous environment. Games Workshop actually sells coffee mugs that say
This is paint water. Yeah, this is for paintbrushes. Yeah,
not
brilliant.
paint water.
No.
Yeah, 12 is I love everything now. It's all good. Even your friends' models are good.
Oh, thanks. Finally admitting it.
Oh, listen. You've been doing it. It's like if we compare even the first Adeptus Mechanicus, like to my guys who are like Muppets, like purple headed.
I don't know. Your Phobos are fucking.
The Phobos are nice. The Phobos are okay. Orion Rogue, it's okay. Let me fill you in. We are making a beer after to honor, but also to interrogate. Nuln oil, sometimes called liquid talent. It is a dark wash that hides all sins. And so we are making a Belgian dark strong ale to offer the same service, but to the mind. We're also drinking a demon coffee.
Chow chow.
That has revealed in me a level of criminality
Yeah.
that I wasn't previously aware of. But now I'm ready. I'm ready to find a secret entrance. I'm ready to engage in social hacking. To gain access maybe to a door left open in the night.
Ooh.
Agrax's liquid talent, actually, I have heard the term used on both sides, but Agrax is kick-ass.
I mean, it just depends on what
It
shade
depends
you're
on what
going
you're.
for.
Yeah, it depends on what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
But no, we actually got together over the weekend and painted like madmen. Finished a handful of models apiece.
Which you'll find about later in the week.
Indeed.
Most likely Thursday.
Yeah. Yeah. That's when all will be revealed. Yeah, Drago, depending on the contrast, depending on the paint, it really can do wonders. For me, there's still just a couple items in that range that are exquisite. Like Black Templar, I think is
Like all the ones you stole from me? Yeah, I get it.
no.
He borrows from all my paints. I never get them back.
I ask you if I can shop at the store. 12.
This is like truth juice.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Gonna start.
It's gonna get real.
Yeah.
So they want 12.
Ooh.
So
okay.
they want. This is the best model they've ever painted.
Yeah. Okay. So
No one's gonna do this. Is Golden Dragon shit.
Yeah.
Golden Demon. Yeah.
So the next is going to be, what do we want for our SRM?
Yeah. So here's our color. I mean, the fantasy, of course, is we want something in a darker range.
Well,
but
and- well,
if you
it-
actually look at it in there,
It goes between 12 and 22 is the standard one. But we can mess with that.
Okay. Now, let's put those numbers up.
Spidey, is the Black Legion contrast the same as the Black Templar contrast? Did it replace that?
Black Legion contrast.
I have that,
Oh.
but I thought I bought Black Templar contrast and I can't find it.
No. I got that from the very beginning. That was from my original orcs. Remember when we were doing Warcry?
I'm just fucking with
Oh. It's more pigmented. Well, fair enough.
you. Okay.
A deeper black. All right. Hey, no, George. Can we throw the SRM values up there
Oh, right.
for the teens?
No.
Absolutely not. And I won't.
I don't do it, and I won't do it.
Fair enough.
It's really good.
Yeah, it is. It's inspiring me. I think it might be an organism. We have to keep that in mind.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Cobras. Because for this young gentleman here,
Oh,
I'm doing the horns here
hearts.
with a coating of, it's a mix of Black Templar, Druchii Violet, and contrast medium. Oh. So it thins it down.
It's a custom color almost. It is indeed Bellacore Kindled Sky. All right. Now, we like this. They want the 28, and they shall get it. Hello.
Hi, guys. I
wanna
want to talk to you about
I
coffee.
want to talk to you about life insurance.
Yeah.
You're going to be needing it really soon.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So,
So,
28
but that's
on that.
I want to do that mix. So, but I only have the black, that other black contrast paint, not the Black Templar,
But the Black Legion.
Black Legion. So, what I want is, like Ko said, it's a little more blue.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah, perfect.
Yeah, because this is gonna I'm painting them white. So then if it comes in with a blue, a black blue,
That's going to be a great match.
Yeah.
Do you work at Applebee's or something?
Huh?
He's got a lot of flair.
Oh yeah, he's got a lot of flair.
Yeah.
Selling watches.
The wings open up.
Yeah.
This is a real Rolex. All right, now, so now that we have done that, we've done the
You should decorate him
ABV,
for Christmas.
yeah, the SRM, now the IBU.
Yep.
What's classic? What's traditional?
The traditional stuff. This is between 20 and 35, so it's not super bitter.
No.
Right? Because you're letting all the kind of grains do the talking because it's caramel, it's rich, it's bready.
That's why you came here, is for that big body. So you're not trying to get in the way of
Yeah.
it too much.
You don't want it to punch you in the face with hops, right? It's just
No.
enough to kind of thin, the malt down, but
Yeah, because it is chewy. Yeah, RE4 salesman. Everybody fucking knows this guy. Everybody knows this guy. He's got a great price. How many times have I bought Resident Evil 4? Probably 4.
Like just for yourself or for other people?
Well, I mean, it just kept coming out, and I kept wanting it. I kept wanting it again. A lot of the new stuff feels very 4 derived, which I don't mind at all. I thought 7 was legitimately fucking scary. That's bad.
Did they? When was the hype supposed to happen about the new Silent Hill stuff?
It's tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Yeah.
Yeah, that was always my out of the 2, Silent Hill was always mine. Like I would play Resident Evil. That's more like a horror movie, like fun with your friends.
Yeah, well, yeah.
For me, Silent Hill is like play alone.
Well, that's what happened.
In the dark.
So way back when it first came out, my roommate, was college or whatever. He'd play, like, I'd walk in and the whole place would be dark. And he'd be playing Silent Hill. And I'm like, fuck this.
Oh, no. It's so bad. It's so bad.
Yeah. But it was great.
No one wants that. All right, I'm not going to go too crazy here on this next one. I'm just trying to get enough to take the edge off.
You're taking the edge off with
that.
super coffee?
This is the hair of the...
Barely coming out of there.
We'll figure it out.
Still at 40.
Something,
but there should be like more, there should be foamy as shit.
Absolutely. And the main thing is that you should see cascade, right? Mm-hmm. All right, so we have struck something right in the middle here.
Ooh, that's fun.
Absolutely. All right, now that we have our guardrails firmly in place.
Yep, totally.
We should be able to discuss the additional grains.
How about just the base grains?
Yeah. Yeah, any grains. We haven't done any grains. Holy
No grains.
shit.
What?
I should drink some more of this. What I like is it doesn't even matter what I drink on the show. It has some kind of psychotropic effect. You know what I mean? Like it's beer. I'm drinking high ABV beers and trashed in the afternoon. Drinking coffee, I'm still whacked out. I might just be whacked out. We have to consider that possibility. Anyway, base grains.
Okay, base grains. So, what do we want to talk? Like, we can do a Belgian Pilsner, which is classic.
Yeah.
Pilsner malt.
It's what you do, right?
Yeah.
It's the crisp. It's clean. Mm-hmm. Everybody knows about it. You know what it is.
Why is the delete button right next to the power button? Who fucking did that?
Hate.
But it's clean, but it's sweet. It gives you a much sweeter flavor.
Yeah, and we know that when we think about the beers that use that style.
We can do a German, an English Pilsner.
Oh, is that more on the crisp side?
Yes.
Okay.
Or we could do a classic two-row. And that's just very dry, clean, balanced.
It's the Mario. Mm-hmm. Out of these grain choices, two-row is the Mario in Mario Kart, Golf. All the lines are in the middle. Mm-hmm. Then you have a clean sweet and a crisp sweet. So we have to think about, because we've all stared into this pot. Like I am intimately familiar with this smell of Nuln oil. I don't know what it is, but I don't hate it. Like, I don't know what it is. When we were doing the sponsored stream, didn't you and our friend Lane like make a batch,
we made our own
a king size batch of Nuln oil?
It's basically Nuln oil. It's just we used ink. You take ink and airbrush thinner and and just mix it around, and boom, you've got a batch of it. And because you need something is like a soapy separator, So because that's what makes it clean to
is this what makes it like flow into the
edges and everything.
Oh, it's like a surfactant?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. That was the word I was looking for.
Oh, like a soap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit. Okay, but you guys were like taking full like whole things
had a
and just
tub,
physically
and we just-
dipping them into
Yeah.
the tub of the Nuln oil.
Yeah, it was really cool, and like Elaine's brilliant, so it was really cool to learn how to do that.
Yeah,
Something I'd never done.
Yeah, the first time I actually like hung out with him at all, he had come to the office to talk about dipping.
Like dipping dots, or just like
No, like
dipping
well
tobacco.
You know how it
or-
is, like in
There's a
the
lot of dipping.
yeah. In the aughts, there was that period, and people still do it as well. But like where you have like the varnish.
Oh, yeah.
Where you dip the whole model in varnish, and then you shake it off, or you put it on a drill and spin the fuck out of it.
Yeah, real cool.
They want the English,
Oh wow. Okay.
and only by a head. Man, we got a lot of enthusiasts. Yeah, dipping with PCP. Yes, exactly. Yeah, he showed us how
Oh,
to.
that one.
He showed us how to do that.
You don't need that anymore, though. You have that copy.
No, exactly. That's the last thing I need. I'm already riding high on these beans.
Desperado.
Crumbling moblin. 59 months. Holy shit. It's crazy. Thank you so much.
So now let's talk about the flavors that we want to throw into this. Do we want? Let's talk about caramel. One, I think we want it.
One. I can just see the first slide coming in on PowerPoint.
Yeah.
Caramel. We want it.
But how bad?
Yeah. How bad do we want it?
So do we want to use a crystal or do we want to use Special B? Crystal is a good amount of
It's caramel.
caramel.
Yeah, exactly. It has a caramel, like a toasty, rich sweet for sure.
Or do we want to blow this out of the
Special
water
B
with some Special
is what
B?
we might call
the Mountain
extreme
Dew.
caramel.
The Mountain Dew of
the surge.
yeah.
So as you go through those caramel numbers, is the higher number more caramel or less caramel?
No, it's the
Oh, we
color
got a bunch of
profile.
numbers over there.
Yeah. So each of these
Oh,
right here,
like
they just
flavor
indicate
of
here.
caramel.
If you want to throw it, if you want to kick it over to the ding dong.
The caramelizer.
The caramelizer. The taste is more or less the same, but there is a range of color that it will add to the
Oh, it's color.
beverage. Yeah. And so you can. It's a color hack basically, because these are all going to be good tastes. They're not going to
And
be
crystal
like
gives a lot of body.
it do, but I mean it's nothing like there's other ways to get color, but they tend to have really significant flavor impacts as well. So Special B is extreme caramel, and Crystal is a reasonable, humane caramel. It's not from the Ocho. You know what I mean?
The Ocho. I love when they do that on ESPN. Like it's like every 4 years they do the Ocho. I'm like,
They flip on them.
Maybe like one's like Werther's Originals, and one's like something else caramel.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Like a craft.
Yeah.
It's like it has to like.
oh,
where's the butter in there?
do you have you or remember it's candy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Milk or cow. It's like a caramel stick of taffy, like a
Like
cow tails. Cow tails, or is that what they're called?
Like a caramel whip.
Think so. That sounds.
Cow tails.
Yeah.
Have you had these before?
Oh,
Oh, let's see if we can pull them up without getting some weird
Does it have
porn.
something tasty inside there?
Safe search on.
Yes.
I think they had nougat, which is why.
No, it was like a
Never got
vanilla
them.
in the flavor, or creme. Yeah, cream inside.
Cream.
Yeah. Hold on, you cow tail
They needed
What do
some
you mean?
nuts.
candy.
Cream.
I can't believe you haven't had this.
Are those caramels with like the white, with the cream in them?
Yeah, it's fucking this long.
Yeah.
Hell
I've had the sliced ones.
It's like a lariat.
Yeah.
Is it SFW? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can I go there now?
Yeah. You just got to type in candy afterwards.
Oh yeah, those things.
It helps.
Oh hell yeah,
You've never had these?
dude! I want
I've
a
never had those.
rule.
I've had the ones like individually wrapped.
I just
Yeah, they're
know
all
that.
individually
But,
wrapped.
You know what I mean? Like the ones that are like the tiny.
Oh,
Sliced
yeah, well, that's
into
not the
small
same.
pieces.
I mean,
Not the
for
same.
babies.
yeah.
yeah.
I've had those. But
What? Oh, what is it? That's the methadone version down there. It's
Yeah.
just a tiny slice. No,
This is a regular caramel.
It's you get the rod. Like you gotta have one of these over here.
Fair.
I want to make a home out of them. Eat my way out.
Yeah, they're delicious. I can't believe you haven't had those things. Is it not?
I'm gonna fix it.
Did you? Maybe it's not a West Coast thing. Like they were fucking
No,
everywhere.
I
I
had
think
them.
they might be.
I just never had them either because I don't know. I felt like they needed nuts or something, or I could just get regular caramels. For some reason, I didn't ever get those, but I saw them. And I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, those are interesting, but I could just have all caramel and no cream.
I don't know. I like the cream in the middle. It's fun.
exactly. J3Z. I certainly feel like 61 months is a long time. Thank you very much.
Wow. Yeah, J3Z.
Or maybe I just didn't like the cowtails name. It's like that's gross.
Yeah, I mean it's.
Yeah,
gross.
It's not appetizing. It's just like, why don't you eat this discarded limb? I mean, that's that's not for everybody. They want the extreme caramel.
Oh, okay. Get that special B. Oh shit! Started up the wrong program.
It's a less sticky caramel too. I see. So this might be it too, Josh. You want a specific type of caramel. What a rigid caramel. You know what I mean? That's not what it's about.
No, it's gotta be a little bit soft. Although I do like a rigid caramel because there's Werther's originals and those are amazing.
Well, absolutely. But I'm saying that, like, commit to it or don't do it.
Yeah.
Either become a polymer or be very chewy, like the interior organs of a caramello.
Hey, what
I have all the answers.
SRM are we going for?
28.
Okay, cool. So now, do we want to go bready with?
Fill in.
We could use some. I think. Well, yeah, let's biscuit malt.
Ooh.
Or do we want to use what else can we put into
I'm not
this?
sure I've ever actually tried biscuit malt. Just straight up.
You're about to.
Oh shit. I mean, that's what it is.
I bet it goes well with coffee.
Oh yeah, the flavor combos are immaculate. But yeah, they ain't lying. Like, this has a biscuit taste.
We could say we're done here too if we don't
Yeah.
want to put biscuit in this. We could just say.
Oh, but I feel like the whole idea is to make something, again, like you're looking at the Nuln oil, the thick, viscous thing. Like, the biscuit is just gonna give it more chew, right?
So I think that's the choice. We're done with our malts, or we want to add a biscuity flavor to it.
Okay. Let's try that. Yeah, oats certainly. But I mean, we can get there with grains. We're just talking about the body.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Going from the biscuit to this, it's just blueberries. Like, now this is just a blueberry
Yeah, it's like
taste.
another. Yeah.
It just gated the rest of the tastes out. Yeah, Tay, I think this is I think this malt body is very tasty. And I think that a little biscuit malt might not go amiss, but the fact is it was already good. It already didn't need anything else. It's fine. I will let that roll for a second longer. Well, it's just like, as I said it, Josh puts the vote in.
Oh, did he flip it?
God, he did flip it. Holy shit. All right.
I'm an influencer, Jerry.
Biscuit. Yeah, no, I mean, listen, you and Mike should hang out. No further malt. It's too late, BC. It's too late.
Yeah, Josh, tilt the scales. Whew.
Hey, now BC, how much fun did you have with Dark Tide beta?
Oh, Dark Tide was fine.
Did you have positive experiences? All right. Ooh, that's gonna be a good flavor. Yeah, I mean, I had one crash all weekend.
You worked great. I had lots of fun with that.
Yeah, I think that's
gonna be a lot of fun.
I think that's pretty fucking good. I mean, but they needed that beta. Woof. It's a little ripe. They got to tamp some of that stuff down. They needed to address that with the actual back end, actual users playing with it.
Yeah. I had a lot of fun with it.
I played a Preacher. Zealot Preacher.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, there's a lot going on in that. Like visually, the visual field is stuffed. That is very detailed.
Beautiful. They're like,
Yeah, but the dialogue was hot. The interactions were hot. The character creator was hot.
So it's hot.
I was surprised at the character creator. I was like, wait, what?
I didn't expect there to be meat in there.
Yeah.
Yeesh. You're putting together some pretty tragic shit. Yeah, exactly right, Proto. Big flavor.
Okay.
Have you mathematically mastered it?
Yeah, I'm goosing the shit out of the...
The ABV?
Okay, so hops. What do we want for hop flavors?
Yeah, now, at 28, it's not a super crazy level, but we need something in there for the rest of this syrup. Yeah, I mean, I wonder if this is where you get the... Because I had some ones that, like, some of these fresh hop beers, I didn't have any left because, I mean, it's still beer. I'm still going to drink it. Mm-hmm. But I had one on Friday from it was Hellbent's, gosh, it was Hellbent's late harvest.
Yeah.
No, mid-harvest fresh hop.
Yeah.
And it basically tasted like a salad, like a sweet cucumber tomato salad. And I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. But I mean, when I'm thinking about this Nuln, I'm thinking vegetal, right? I mean, if we get into big earthy, that could be a nice way to sell the muck.
So a classic one for this style is Styrian Goldings. This is earthy, spicy, and pleasant.
Earthy, spicy, and pleasant.
Yep.
And that also sounds very British.
That's great because we're making a Belgian beer. Cool.
Well, I mean, I'm thinking about GW.
GW, okay, yeah.
But I love pleasant as a taste note. How's it taste? Pleasant. Yes, exactly. Hobbitish. Exactly right. It tastes like second breakfast.
It tastes not bad.
Yeah, I mean, J3Z, you can have the same thing happen with coffee, too. There's coffees that have really bizarre, like, cannabinoid notes and tomato broth. What? Yeah. Savory notes. I mean, you still drink it because if you don't, you'll get a migraine. But at the same time, you still have to drink it. Does it taste pheasant? Here, so what else are we thinking?
You have to keep drinking that coffee or you're going to crash hard.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm thinking Summit. This is spicy, herbal, a little bit of black pepper.
Ooh.
You know, this is kind of a little off style, but it's got everything in there to make your shit come out right.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be applied directly. Mm-hmm. Now, do we like those two, or do you want to? You want to get hog wild?
Do we want to go in a completely other direction with what kind of?
With pervert shit.
Do we want to go tropical fruit? Does that make any sense?
Let's see. Against the back of it, because remember, this is about believing things that may not be true. Erolka? They keep adding stuff to this. What the hell is that?
I know we can't get it, so I'm not even going to worry
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
yeah. I mean, what you see a lot of times for the fresh hop stuff is like you look at the hop and it'll be like HBC 294. Okay.
Well, we could do Brewer's Gold. This is going to be more fruity. It's fruity, spicy, and a little bit of black currant. Currant.
Black Laurent.
Currant.
Is there one that's ultra spicy and smoky? That sounds like a good, interesting combo.
Now,
Yeah,
take-
you know, like tobacco-y, right? Like,
Yeah,
smoked.
occasionally you do see tobacco as a flavor note, and it sort of makes sense. You see tobacco as a flavor note in whiskey and cigars too, right?
I would,
Like the
assume,
ones
I
that-
would assume tobacco would be in a cigar, yeah.
It's big.
Yeah.
It's one of the
I mean,
primary.
I'm just saying.
Tobacco is huge.
There's probably a big flavor in that giant stick of tobacco.
Yeah. It's like I'm getting hints.
Yeah,
I'm getting hints of
tobacco. Yeah.
It's like this is giving me sort of a tobacco.
yeah, like barbecue sauce.
Yeah. Dude, Styrian Goldings would be a kick-ass D&D
Yeah,
name.
that's great, huh?
And it's a centaur.
they're classically
really.
tobacco forward.
Yeah, they're tobacco forward. Yeah.
Cigars are basically tobacco blunts. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're right. A dry cigared beer.
Yeah.
There is like an unmistakable, at least with cigars that you've had me try, there is an unmistakable tobacco note.
I completely agree. I mean,
Yeah, and you warned me ahead of time.
this is going to taste
You're
like
like,
tobacco.
hey, listen, if you don't like tobacco, this is
this
not.
is not your
Don't smoke
bailiwick.
these,
Yeah.
because these are fucking stuffed with
Yeah.
it.
I don't know. Some of those flavored ones you wouldn't know.
Oh, like a
Just like
Swisher Sweet.
Everything else, yeah.
Yeah, we
And
don't
nothing like
we don't talk about that.
It's Swisher Sweet's like a pipe tobacco cigar, basically, right? It's like a flavored.
Flavored cigar.
Yeah. Imagine a clove cigar. I don't have to.
Oh, that's a lot of clove.
The wrapper was a cannabis leaf. Shit. I can see that, honestly. All right. We've done it. Somehow, some way.
Oh, Brewer's Gold. Huh?
Brewer's Gold.
Cool.
Well, which I think is actually going to be good in there.
What was our IBUs, if you don't mind?
Oh, the Ebu is also 28, if you can believe it. Super Magic Box. Hey guys, can I DM you the number for Hazelwood's owner? He has something for you.
What is Hazelwood?
No, let's see. Well, it's near Sam's Sushi. It's an intimate venue for handcrafted cocktails. If you're talking about the Hazelwood that's in Ballard, which I think is the only one. They open at 4.
Bar and Ballard.
Ballard Bar.
Oh, like, is there pictures?
Hip fixture serving craft cocktails in the
Oh, is
rustic
this the-
chic. Oh, of course. It's right down at the corner. Hazelwood is. I've been there with Brenna. It's a date spot, but I'd be happy to go on a date with you.
Fuck yeah, we're going on
Ooh,
a
a
date.
squid ink cocktail.
Yeah, I have. Yeah. They play around.
Do we not have pictures? Is it a?
I've been there, but here, let's go to the website.
Oh, yeah, I have not, and I would like
And
to
you would
see
like
what
to see.
Cocktails usually don't come in pitchers.
Oh, that's fun. Oh my God! It's a what?
It's they have a candy cane zebra smoking a cigar.
I fucking love that. Oh God, I've got to go.
This is
To,
the
I've
vibe.
got to go to this place.
It's a cocktail bar, but it's like super cute upstairs, downstairs, but it's very, very like
Oh yeah, I need to go to this place. Super.
handful.
Fuck yeah.
Like our
Super
studio.
Magic Box. Thank
our
you for-
studio is bigger.
I didn't know about this, and I am
Yeah.
totally delighted.
Yeah, our studio is bigger than the whole place, I think, cut in half. Oh, well, this Super Magic Box, look, this is exactly how it would work. Hip fixture.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you might also need that after drinking upstairs and then coming down the staircase.
So what's the difference between upstairs and downstairs?
Downstairs, just that's where it has the cute little bar, and it's mostly standing room down there. And then upstairs is just where they actually have some traditional seating, but they're both very cozy.
Cool. Yeah.
It's exactly the sort of place you would think COVID would have annihilated.
Yeah.
But somehow it's still going.
No, I love that.
All right, yeah, so Brewer's Gold. So now we need that yeast.
Okay, so let's talk. I mean, so there are traditional.
Approaches.
Yeah. Like the Belgian strong ale yeast. It's dry, tart, fruity.
But does it have the esters? Like, does it have the typical Belgian craziness? Belgique. Okay.
Now, but we could also go with a Belgian dark ale. This is going to change it a little bit.
Ooh.
It's high acid with balanced esters and the phenols, right? But it's malt forward.
Oh, okay. So that's going to be for the mega chew. The other one is, and we sort of know these two styles, right? It's like that lambic style that is on the fruitier side, tangy, nice, some clove, like some of the other novel Belgian flavors. But the malt forward one is not that. That's not your Lindemans.
I think those are two that we
Yeah.
kind of play around with.
Yeah, Kindled Sky, tag yourself. I'm Belgian yeast. Oh, Alan BW, yeah, I bet there's a lot of opportunities for weird first dates there. Oh, we're still talking about Hazelwood.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
psyched.
yeah,
I wanna go.
I mean, I can
Listen,
see ending up there.
they've got a cigar and a freaking zebra. I'm there.
Yeah, it's like you're already done. But yeah, and I can see getting there, and and Hazelwood is also very much its own place. I can see some people sort of being put off by it, or like, because it definitely has an opinion about itself, and you have to sort of go along with it, right? Like hip. I mean,
I see what
right?
you're saying.
It has a vibe, but
I don't know.
you can inherit it.
I grew up in the New York City speakeasy
exactly.
scene, so
You're not. Yeah, they're not gonna spook you with that stuff.
It's like the Old Spice Man kind of vibe.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
got a
like,
thing.
I can just see getting there, especially with somebody you don't know, and then having to navigate a lot of relatively sophisticated feelings while being drunk.
I just like that it's close.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, literally, here's the ritual: Arashi,
Oh yeah, there we go.
Mox, Hazelwood, and then you're on the way home.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a classic V. You used to go to swing shows at speakeasies in NYC. I mean, you probably saw something like that.
Swing shows? No.
You definitely saw shows.
I mean, no. I mean, I was a regular at all the major speakeasies.
Yeah.
Shows? You mean like burlesque?
No, like swing dancing.
I can
Oh,
hear it.
swing dancing. That's not what I would have. That's not the swing I was thinking.
Yeah.
It's like,
You mean
swing
like a club?
show? Swing show? What does that even mean?
I mean, I don't not want to know.
I mean, swing dancing show doesn't really make much sense.
Yeah.
It's just a dance.
All right, now they want the Nuln oil
right.
to be chewy.
Yeah, that also happened. Agreed, Magic Box. The Belgian dark ale.
Indeed, they want to cut this beer into
Let's see what happens
slices.
with it. I think
and
that's
eat it,
cool.
which I respect.
Yeah.
All right, now it's name time. Now, we have some suggestions. It's entirely possible that, it's going to go down the way we expect. But what are our names for our Nuln oil beverage? Oh, original take. What's really funny is that like squirrel nut zippers and I think they eventually called themselves the Daddies, but were initially the Cherry Poppin' Daddies.
Cherry Poppin' Daddies.
Even that's not. You know what? Just
Yeah.
go somewhere else with that.
Yeah.
Maybe like The cherry pickers. No, actually, you could take that in the wrong way.
Wow.
also.
Worse.
Jesus,
It's all
Josh, just
bad. Listen. Just get your mind out of the gutter. People like cherries, okay?
I'm not saying they don't.
Do.
But there was
have to
some
get 'em
interesting
somehow.
but there was some interesting stuff that happened there, and that sort of gave my eldest like entree into like ska. So they got to ska.
Oh,
they got
through-
to ska from the revival,
Oh, okay,
the
that's
big band
pretty cool.
revival,
Yeah.
like directly back into fun guitar and horns.
Yeah, totally.
Which is where you should be. All right, we got Acra liquor, which I love. We got a couple Nuln options.
Yeah, they should have just renamed themselves Zoot Suit, right? That would have been better.
Yeah, just
That's a
leave
way
it
better
there.
name.
Chicken in a biscuit.
What? 2 cents?
It's a song.
No.
Nuln and Void. Oh,
Whoa, nice one.
BC. That's quite good. Love Ska isn't on theme as a name.
No.
GM.
Final
Nuln
Nuln
Ale.
Ale, classic.
I like that.
Ain't got no. Are you coming in for more, BC? You gotta relax. J3Z, I'm glad you enjoyed the Call of Cthulhu game. It was very good. We had a super good time doing it. And we met Bridget, who was super cool. And Laura from work had a chance to get hog wild. You get known satisfaction?
I can't get no.
Satisfaction.
No.
I think nomenclature would just be a good one.
Yes, cooking class pour. I did write all 4 of those games. That was me. And I had a good time doing it. Just a blast. Not as many people played the very last episode, but I thought it had an interesting. I thought it ended in an interesting way. Thank you. We worked on those last 2 with Z-Boyd Games, and Z-Boyd Games just announced their new RPG, which is Shakespeare. It's Shakespeare heroines as magical girls.
Okay.
They.
Oh, yeah, liquid talent. We didn't even put that in. Jesus.
No one said it. We know about liquid talent. It's good. Let's see how it goes. Well, I think we know how it's going to go.
I think we know how it goes.
Right now, Nuln and Void.
Cool.
All done. All right, now another beer for the books, and a devious coffee that has terraformed my mind. Listen, we are going to reconfigure our stuff here, and when we return, not long from now, we will see a earth-shattering battle between the Thousand Suns and the Raven Guard.
I'm so scared I'm going to get crushed.
We're going to see how it's going to go. I think that this is an opportunity for you to rise above it, and then I will run the back end for you guys. Do not have to think about it, and we'll take it to the hoop. All right, so
Push it to the limit.
enjoy yourselves. Maybe do some light afternoon work, and then come right back here and waste time with us on some Kill Team. Don't go anywhere.